Tuesday.
You better sing it.
Tuesday.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be full of new makeup once again. We have some Fenty Beauty Blurring Skin Tints, as well as the new concealer from Tarte, and this is the Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. We also have some stuff from Danessa Myricks. I have her Color Fix foil shadows, as well as her setting powder in yellow. Then I also grabbed the Smashbox Always On Cream Shadows. I'm going to put these to the test. And I have a couple of more new products here. So if you would like to see how these products perform and what look we create with these products, then make sure you keep on watching. Alright, so starting off, we are going to start with the brows. As you guys saw in the last video, I forgot that I had the new Huda brow pencil. So I wanted to make sure I pulled this out for this video so we would not forget it. So that's why my brows are not done. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I am using the number 7 in black brown, and this is called the Huda Beauty Balm Brows Pencil. So one side comes with the spoolie and then one side comes with the pencil. So we are going to see how this works. Alright, so you know I always start off with my Got To Be gel, and I brush it through my brows first. And then I go in and do the pencil. So that's what we're going to do. No exceptions. Just brush it through. Okay. Then we're going to go in with the brow pencil. It's a very fine brow pencil, as you can see. Super thin. So let us try this out. I'm going to roll up a little bit at a time because I do not want it to break. Alright, so brows are on. They are soft. I do like the softness of them. The pencil is a little like hard. It's not as smooth as the Precisely My Brow that I really love. It kind of reminds me, what does it remind me of? No, not even MAC, because MAC is still a little soft. So yeah, it's okay. We'll come back to it. I'll keep using it. Alright, so to clean up the brows, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Ultra Creamy Concealer. And I'm going to use number 47S just to do a small light cleanup. Nothing crazy. So place a little bit on my hand and clean up. Alright, so next we're going to move on to priming the skin, prepping the skin. I already have it moisturized, so I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the primer. And today's primer we're going to be using is from Too Faced, and it is the Plump and Prime Primer. The packaging is so gorgeous. Let's just say that. Super, super pretty. And the bottle, the little gold plate looks so good on it. Just love it. So we're going to go ahead and pump this into the fingers and apply it to the skin. This feels really good. And it smells good too. All right, so that is the primer. That actually felt really, really good on the skin. So far so good, especially if it doesn't break me out. Next, we're going to go into the skin. For that, we're going to be using the newest product of them all, and that is the Fenty Beauty Blurring Skin Tints. And this is the newest release from Miss Rihanna. So I got number 20 and 22. So we are going to mix if need be, just because I think number 20 is a little bit too light. So yeah, let me just make sure I have to shake this before. Yes, it says shake well. So let's shake it up. Okay. Ooh. All right, so we are going to start with 20, and I think this is gonna be a little bit too light. Yeah, I want a little bit more color than this, because when it gets to like the outer perimeters, I feel like it's gonna show up a little darker than I mean a little grayer and off. So I'm going to mix a little bit of the 22 because 22 is too dark. This is 22. This is 21. So I'm just going to mix the two to get my perfect healthy balance. So yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and blend this out. And of course, you know I'm going to use my favorite sponge. Build it a little bit more. Nothing crazy. It's like a squeeze tube. So just a few dots. Mix it back in and apply. So I'm just kind of going in with the brush to kind of fine tune things, because sometimes the sponge can absorb a little bit of the product. So I'm just kind of very lightly building coverage in certain areas. But this is a skin tint, so it's not meant to give you a flawless finish. It is meant to let your skin peep through, but just kind of even out the tone and the background. So that's what I'm using it as, and that's what I'm expecting it to give me. So I'm still going to see some of my flaws, and that is okay. So I'm just going to mix a little bit more. Very little. And just mix it up. It's very, very pretty. It's a very natural finish. My skin still peeps through. I still see some of my blemishes here, but it looks like healthy skin. So it looks like, I don't know, I just love the way that it looks. It's light, it's lightweight, it's just very, very pretty on the skin. So next we're gonna go in with concealer. And for that, I'm actually not gonna use the Tarte Cream concealer because it is gonna be too light for this look. Like the color contrast is gonna be too light. So we're gonna save these for another video, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with a different concealer. I'm just gonna go in with the Fenty concealer. Alright, so I'm just going to go in with the Fenty concealer. I'm going to use number 390 and 380. And I'm just going to mix a little bit of both of those underneath the eye. I'm going to use more of the 390 just to keep it a little bit closer to my skin tone and keep that skin-esque feel. And not like super snatched look. So just a little. Alright, so I'm just going to go back over it a little bit of the skin tint just to blend the edges where everything meets so that it is seamless. And I'm going to kind of go back over everything. So all right, so this is what everything is looking like so far with the primer, concealer, and skin tint. It's very, very pretty. I probably would use this concealer with something, the skin tint with something a little bit more natural as far as concealer. However, if you need a little bit more coverage underneath the eyes, it definitely still looks good with a fuller coverage concealer. All right, and to set, I'm going to be using the new Danessa Myricks powder, and this is the yellow translucent powder. So we're going to set the center of our face with this, and I'm just going to set how I normally would with the sponge and set underneath the eyes. I don't think I like how this looks. No, I don't. I don't like this powder, but we're gonna even it out. So I don't really care for this powder. If you can see right here and right here, it's like, I don't know, like it's not, it doesn't look like, it looked like the powder just popped up there, or it's like, I don't know, it's like bunched up in this area, and it wasn't like that when I blended everything out. So I'm really not really feeling the powder. Sorry, Danessa, but I love you. But this powder ain't for me. Okay. So next we're gonna go into bronzing the skin, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use my bronzer from LYS. I've been loving their products, so I just wanted to go back and use the bronzer. Love their products. Keep it super natural. Oh, look at that bronzer. You cannot tell me that is not gorgeous. Love it. All right, so next we're gonna move into eyes, and then we will come back and finish the face. So for eyes, I wanted to use these new cream shadows from Smashbox, as well as the foils from Denessa Myricks. These go on top. So we are going to mix a little bit of both and then do those on top. So starting off, I think I want to start with the Sienna, and this is like the burnt orange one. So I'm going to start with this one. And I'm going to use a blending brush for this to really like buff out this color. You could use your fingers. That is one really good thing about the cream shadows period, is that it's supposed to be very, very quick. You just put it on, blend it out, and you could be done. It's almost like a one-step thing. So we're going to use a brush though, and I'm going to blend it into the crease and on the eyelid. Do you guys see it lifting right here? I really think that's because of the powder. I really think that's because of this damn powder. So I'm going to build this up a little bit more on the lid because I really feel like that powder is making it lift. Yeah, I really think it's that powder. I'm also going to drag it underneath my eyes too. So I'm just going to grab a little bit more. Yep, it's the powder. It's the powder because as I'm buffing, it's lifting the powder. Like the powder is not, I don't know. It's the powder. Yep. Okay. Next, we're going to go in with the darker shade, and this is Barista from Smashbox. So this is like more of like a darkish reddish brown, and we are going to apply this a little bit closer to the lash line. But this is what that one looks like. I'm gonna go in with a smaller precise brush. This is more of a pencil brush, and go along the bottom lash line. Alright, so that is that for the Smashbox. We're going to stop there. I need to kind of contour my nose really quick, so we're going to do that with the bronzer. Alright, so next we're going to go in with the Danessa Myricks Color Fix. And I think I'm going to go in with this one first, just to kind of play with it and see. So I'm just going to squeeze it out on my hand, and I'm thinking I want to buff this on the eye. I'm going to use this brush right here and dip it into the product. And then, oh, it really doesn't even pick up with the brush. And then start here, yeah, and just kind of feather it out. So starting in the center right here, and then, oh, that's pretty. And then just feathering it out. Oh, that's super pretty. That is extremely pretty. Okay, so I'm just gonna buff it out some more. Apply it here. That is super pretty. Really, really like that. Okay. That is so pretty. Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna take the brush that we used before that had like still a little bit of that cream shadow on there, and just, will even let me? Yeah. Just kind of meet the edges. All right, so I'm gonna go in. Oh, that one was called, what was that one called? That one was called Nebula Color Fix. Then we're gonna take a little bit of the Milky Way, and I kind of just want to do a little bit in the inner corner, and then a little bit accenting right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Whew, a little bit of this definitely goes a long way. So I'm gonna go in with that one. So I think I like, just for this look right now, I think I like the Nebula better. So I'm going to top off this silver with a little bit more of the Nebula, just because it's pulling more silver. So now we're going to go back into the face, and we're going to just go ahead and highlight. I'm going to go ahead and mist my face first with the Morphe setting spray. Oh wait, before we do that, let's do a little bit of blush. So we're going to do the NYX Sweet Cheeks Matte Blush. Mine broke, as you can see. So I had to order another one because I'm going to have to throw this one away. It's just going to be way too messy. So yes, we're going to use this one, and this one is called Totally Chill. Alright, so next to highlight the skin while our lashes are drying, we're going to be trying this Natasha Denona palette, and this is the Bronze Cheek Face Glow palette. So it comes with 4 different highlighters. So you have the Blush and Glow. This is the Bounce Cream Blush with the Bounce Cream Glow, and then you have 2 powder highlights. So these are like very almost creamy but very soft. So this is going to give you like a very soft-esque, very like very creamy feel. So this is good for a sponge. If you wanted to take your sponge and dip it in and highlight, we can actually try it. Let's see if it'll go on the sponge, and then press it into the skin. Yeah, see? Oh, that's very pretty. So the sponge presses that cream bounce into the skin. So I'm just mixing both of the colors and pressing it on the high points. So you see how it gives it like the cream is like a wet, very smooth, reflective highlight. So I'm also going to now go in, and I want to use these 2 at the bottom. I want to use the Super Glow Bronze on top. Oh, that's very pretty. Super pretty. Super pretty, super glowy, super glowy, super glowy. So this was that Natasha Denona, the Bronze Cheek palette. I wish she would come out with one that is like deeper, or maybe 2 palettes that are deeper for deeper skin tones, to enjoy these type of palettes as well. All right, so let's go in and apply the lashes really quick. Oh, I love these lashes. Yes, 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 yes. Love these. I need to hold these. So these lashes are by LA Flare NY Mink, and these are in number 52. So screenshot this because these lashes are bomb.com. I'm going to use the NYX Lip Liner in brown. All right, so for lipstick, we're gonna go in with the Smashbox lipstick in Paris Pink Matte. And it looks like this. So it looks like this. Okay, and then for a lip gloss, we're just gonna top it off. And this is the Fenty lip gloss, Fenty Glow, the gloss cream balm in Fenty Glow. These have a lot more color than her regular glosses, and this is what this one looks like. It's the cream. There we go. Now that everything is complete, let's go ahead and go over the products. So starting off with the brow pencil, this was the first thing that we used today because we forgot to use it in the last video. Let me not say we, but me, but it's a we thing. Forgot to use it in the last video. And this brow pencil is in number 7, and this is the black brown. I did like this pencil. It wasn't phenomenal. It wasn't game changing. Do I like it? Yes. Would I repurchase it? Probably not. I probably will stick to my Benefit Precisely My Brow, just because I love how the Benefit Precisely My Brow goes on. And honestly, I was kind of scared that I was going to break the pencil because it's so thin. So it's super thin. So I was scared that I was going to break it. But the color was nice. It gave me a nice soft brow, even though it was in number 7 and it did say it was black brown. It's a nice pencil. I just probably wouldn't be repurchasing it because I love other brow pencils more. But if you like Huda, and you just want a softer brow and you like the very, very precise pencils. So this brow pencil is going to be for somebody that likes Huda, and likes a very, very fine brow. Yeah, the spoolie was okay. It is a little hard, but yeah. Would I repurchase? No. It's an okay thing. I don't say go run out and grab it because it's okay. I love the Precisely My Brow way better. So yes, it's okay. Not the greatest, not the worst on the market, but yeah. All right, so next is the primer, and this is by Too Faced, and this is the Plump and Prime Primer. I really like this. It made my skin feel super, super hydrated. When I was applying it, it made me feel super refreshed. It felt like I was applying water to my skin and my skin was drinking it up. So I really did love this. The packaging is super gorgeous, super girly, super pretty. How many times can I say super? But it's very, very pretty packaging, and it is weighted. So, yeah, this is going to be something that is still pretty on your nightstand, vanity, wherever you keep your makeup. You can leave this out and it's not an eyesore. It's very, very pretty, and it is a great product. So I would repurchase this again, actually. I would. It's very pretty and made my skin feel good. So yes, this is a nice one. Next, on to the Fenty skin tints. I love these. These are not going to be this is not for the person that wants a glamorous look. Skin tints, when I think of skin tints and what skin tints are, they are lightweight. They are not heavy on the skin. They are natural. They look like your skin but better. They let your skin breathe and peep through. So I love these for what they are, a skin tint. This is for somebody that is on the run, on the go, or doesn't like a lot of coverage, just wants something to kind of barely even them out without giving them so much coverage, without making their skin feel like they have on makeup. This is going to be for that person. This is also going to be for somebody if you have like a 12, 13, 14. I feel like 12 is too young for makeup. But this is going to be for the young girl that is just getting into makeup, that does not need a lot of coverage because you do not want them to damage their skin. This is for them. So yes, I love them. I'm glad I got the 2 shades so I can kind of customize to my color, because I feel like the shade 20 was a little bit too light and 22 was definitely too dark. And the 21, I think they were out of the 21, but nonetheless, oh no, the 21 was too gray, like too grayish. So yeah, love these. Will definitely recommend these. We didn't have a new concealer. We did. So we had so we did have that new concealer, which I wind up not using. And that was the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. We're going to save these for another video because the color was too light for this type of a look and application with the skin tints. With the skin tints, I needed a color that was closer to my skin complexion and my skin tone, because it's such a natural looking tint. So we're going to try these in another video. Don't worry, it's coming back. We're going to put them to the test, I promise. On to what else was new? Oh, the eyes. Let's move towards the eyes, and that was the Smashbox. Oh no, let's backtrack. This powder from Danessa Myricks Beauty. I love Danessa, but I'm not a fan of this powder. It is very, very thin. So this powder is very thin. I did not like how it looked when I set my face initially with the sponge. It made underneath my eyes look very dry. It didn't give me like the smooth, flawless underneath the eyes. Like the Pat McGrath one is very, very pretty. The pressed powder for underneath the eyes, that one is very pretty. But this one was like super, super thin. So I don't know if she uses this to set all over the face. I'm gonna have to research how she used this and see if it works for me. So we'll bring this back in another video where we're like retrying products, but as of right now, I don't like it. All right, now back to the eyes. Smashbox, and these were the Smashbox Always On cream shadows, and personally I like these. I think the thing that messed them up or gave them that like lifting movement or started to lift them was this powder, but I was able to fix it and layer it on some more where it stuck. But I like these. I think these are really good for somebody that wants a quick eye without having to do so much. They have like 7 or 8 colors, but I love these. These are the matte ones, and I like them. I think they're nice. I think they're an investment. I think if you're working makeup artist, you'll definitely love them because it's not a lot of different eyeshadows that are weighted, and a little bit goes a long way. So yes. Definitely liked these a lot. Definitely liked these a lot. Super, super pretty. So next for the eyes, we also tried the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Foil Shadows. And I like these. They're super glittery, very pretty, very girly. They're just very gorgeous on the eyes. Essentially, they look like glitter, but with a more foiled look. So yes, I really like these. Super pretty, super, super pretty. Another great thing if you are a working makeup artist to throw it in your bag so you don't have so many like eyeshadows, and just, this is like a good topper. So yes, that's a plus. All right, so next for the face, we use the Natasha Denona Bronze Glow Cheek Palette. And this is actually very, very beautiful. I love this. I think this is going to be perfect for summertime, especially with the 2 cream shadows and then the 2 toppers at the bottom. I think this is kind of like the all-in-one. You can even use this on the eyes. So if you're just kind of looking for that all-over glow for the summer, spring, this is going to be perfect because shadows, face, all of the above. Pop some on the lip with a little bit of gloss and you have it. So really like this, and definitely worth the purchase. And she has really good packaging. It is a little bulky, but nonetheless, love, 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 love. And I think the last thing that was really new throughout the whole thing was going to be the Fenty Gloss Bomb, the Cream Gloss Bomb. And these are the ones that are a little bit more intense than her normal glosses, and it's very pretty. Definitely feels good. However, we are wearing a mask, so we are still wearing masks. So if you are somebody that is around people that you know where you don't have to wear a mask because you quarantine with them or whatever the case may be, where you're in an area to take them off, then this is definitely a good option. Yeah, super pretty. Really liked it. Really loved it. So I think that's it. Oh, of course, the lashes. I live for the lashes. The lashes are life. The lashes are it. Love it. Yeah. All right, guys, so that wraps up this video for today. I hope you guys found some products that you love. I hope this gave you some insight on the products that you wanted, things that you liked that you should grab, and things that didn't work out that are a pass. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, I will see you guys later.